Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and check on how the new swap out process works. Now, like you see on the home screen, I have already connected to a caller 7701146. Now, fast requires you connect to the new caller that you are handing over to the customer at least once before swapping out the caller. So that's the prerequisite. So since 770 1146, if I go to the detail, you'll find that there is no assigned customer for this caller. Means this is a fresh new caller that I've connected. Now I'll simply go ahead and disconnect it. I will go to customers. I know that the customer cell number is 2131, ending at 2131. So I'll go ahead and click on that. I will find there is one caller that is available with the customer, which is 7731067. So I'm clicking on that caller. Now I've already clicked on that caller. I'll see there is one owner. So I'll go to others tab, and now I will go ahead and swap out caller. Now the first question that it would ask is whether the caller from where you are swapping out, is that the new caller that you are delivering to the customer, or is that the old caller? Now since this is the old caller, I'll go ahead and click on this is old caller that I'm taking back, which is the second option. And you'll find that old caller serial number is already pre-filled. Now I'll select the reason. I'll not write any notes. Then in the new caller, it would ask me for the new caller serial number that I'm handing over to the customer. Now I know the serial number of the caller, but if the caller that I'm handing to the customer is not connected previously, then you can scan and connect now. But since it is already connected, I'll simply put in the serial number. So this is the caller. So I'll click on that specific serial number, and you will find that that specific serial number is already pre-filled in the new caller serial number. Then I'll go ahead and click on next. Now keep in mind that whenever you are handing a new caller to the customer or swapping out a caller, and if the settings are not the same of the caller that you are taking back and the one that you are handing it over, then it would compare the programs and it would give this warning that the programs are not matching. Now I'll go ahead and send that program to the customer. And if you would like to see what is the setting of the old caller that I'm taking back, clicking on that link would show you the setting. Now you can go ahead and swap out and send the program, or if I don't want to do that, and if I would like to physically connect the caller right now, so I'll click on this select new caller drop down again. Instead of typing the serial number, this time I will go ahead and scan and connect. So the caller that I'm handing over to the customer is 7701146, first one. As soon as you are connected and then you click next, it would show the same screen, but this time, since the caller is connected, you can go ahead and simply click on swap out now. Now what it would do during that process is when I click on swap out now, it would immediately write the settings that were there on the old caller that I'm taking back into the new caller. So the moment I click on swap out now, I see that the caller light is flashing. That means it is reprogramming the caller, and it has been swapped out. Now you will find that the caller serial number of the caller that I've given back is already in the customer file. So you'll find that there is one owner. Initially the caller serial number was 7731067, but now the caller serial number is 7701146. So that is how the swap out process works when it comes to handing over the new caller to the customer.